Here's the rilling. Sounds good to me. Awesome. So I've just jumped on 5 minutes earlier because I've got a storm coming and I was hoping that I could beat most of it by getting straight in and getting to work. So what I'm going to use here is yupo paper. This is from Art Spectrum, and as you can see, acid free, 200 GSM, and it's A4 size. So that's the paper I'm using, and pop that there. Now, because I've already put the sheet out, that's the sheet there. So what we're going to test is if we can use these Creative Place graphic markers. There we go. So one end has a bullet nib. It's bad with the focusing. There we go. And the other end has a bit of a chisel tip. So I pulled out the main colours I'll be using tonight. I bought these a long time ago and I had a little bit of a play around with them on some ceramic tiles, but then I was like, yeah, I just got distracted, put them away, kind of forgot about them. So then I thought, why not see if I can use them on the yupo paper alongside the alcohol inks from Jacquard, the Pinata brand, or the Pinata line. So there's a whole bunch of colours: tangerine, coral, pink, senorita, magenta, passion purple, rich gold, sunbright yellow, some diluted ones in the back here. This one is orange, azalea purple, yellow, I'm assuming just straight wires, and light violet. So, but before we get to that, what I want to do is, I know this is going to seem really weird for something that's going to be really quick. I'm going to use some masking fluid, put out a pattern, and then pour on the alcohol inks and use the graphic markers in between. So this is actually no longer fine line, but this is what I've been using up until now. Hey there, Maxwell Entertainment. How you going, Trey? Lovely to see you. But what I've done is I've just refilled the same bottle with Art Spectrum masking fluid. So because this has that beautiful fine tooth point, so I've just been able to refill it. Hey Mum. And yeah, I'll be able to get that fine detail with this one still. So straight onto it, and I want to do straight lines similar to something I did previously. So this one, I probably feel like I'm rushing, which is giving me a little bit of the shakes to try and beat this storm. And there we go. I actually quite like the little how it beads. I think that's pretty cool and effective. So, and if you recall my previous masking fluid, when it dried it had a bit of a green tinge. This one is quite yellow, which I'm not sure if you can actually tell though. So but that's cool. So the other one I was trying to do it a little bit scratchy and just run the tip through, create some fine little scratch lines maybe. Nothing absolutely dramatic. There we go. Excellent. But then I thought, what if I were to add some dots, because I love dots, and spirals. That's pretty cool. So random areas. Whoops, that one blurred lines there. random areas of these dots. And come back to that one. Some more over here. So I did one similar to this once before, which was an inspired piece. And also it was blue, I think blue, no, purple, pink, green. Oh, stunning. Beautiful colors. And then, so this time I've chosen pink, orange, bright yellow. So, but now what I want to see where this comes up here, I might join those. So following those lines and just creating another, this one, see this one comes up here, and I can take it from this point over to there. See the shakes and the wobbles I've got? Yikes. Because I'm squeezing at the same time as well. So this one, I just might want to go that way just for a little bit of that. This one come down here. So just looking at what's there, and can I add something else? Can I take that point and bring it up here? Or this one and bring it over here? Just whatever. It's art. Be free. Choose what comes next. When you get too rigid, that's when you feel like you can get too rigid. I shouldn't make assumptions, but that can also hinder you, give you a bit of artist block or writer's block, even if you're that way inclined. Once you put too much pressure on yourself, you may not be able to think through things like you would normally. So that's about it. Random lines. I think this one needs a smooth transition. Bit rough lines. There we go. You know, and close and reopen again. Okay, no problem. And Gidget and Sweet Peeler Carter, hello, welcome. We are going to zoom through this, well, as best we can anyway, right? Because there's nothing like a little bit of interaction. That's what live feeds are all about. So I really appreciate you guys coming in. And I also appreciate those of you who may have missed it and come back and watch the replay. You're awesome. Thank you very much. So this is, sorry, turns out I forgot to turn my phone down. And that was actually a notification for Max World Entertainment going live in 30 minutes. So we should be done by then. So why not head over and check out what's happening with Trey in 30 minutes. Alrighty, so that's the masking fluid on the yupo paper, and then you need to let that dry. So technically, well, not technically at all, factually, I'm going to now put that aside, because even though it's slightly different, here's one I prepared earlier. Ta-da! See? And this was using up the last of the actual fine line, the masking fluid that was originally in this bottle. See how it's got that green tinge? Alrighty, so ta-da! I'm so impressed that I can go, here's one I did earlier, just like I was literally on TV. Ta-da! Welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. There we have it. And let's add some color. All right, sorry, my camera arm seems to be a little bit stubborn tonight. So let's start with these graphic markers. I'm going to start with the chisel tip because it seems like it's broader. So what if I was, oh, that's so vibrant. Wow. So just going to fill in a majority of the space, because then I add some alcohol to it and let it flow a little easier. But man, that is vibrant and gorgeous. So before we get too carried away with the markers, let's actually do that. Looks good. It's reactivated it. So that was plain isopropyl alcohol. Like we need some more. And the masking fluid kind of acts like a barrier, unless I roll it over too far. And there we go. See, that's stunning. And now we'll just have to wait and see how it dries. But I'll quickly add some colour into this one where it overflowed. Add some magenta. And just use my finger. Push it up and around. Whoa, stunning difference. Look at that. Put it over here as well. Just using my finger because this is not a delicate fine detail piece. You get the fine detail by the masking fluid. The rest of it is just colour. Adding colour, creating contrast. So let's go light violet and fill in some spaces now. So let us see. Just make sure I'm not missing any further comments. Can I see your comments? Jelly Bean. Hello, Jelly Bean. How's it going? And you keep freezing up. Oh, that was ages ago. Sorry, I'm only on one device and currently have a storm rolling in. So that is why I'm here. That is why I'm kind of trying to jump in and get through this awesome yupo piece. Oops, I do. There is something to factor in. I smudged that. If I use this and I bump the dots or the lines from the masking fluid, I can interrupt them and shift them. So perhaps I'll just put those aside for now and we'll just go for it with inks. So that one there, that's a lot in that section. That's passion purple. One there, one up there. Sunbright yellow will be amazing next to that orange. A little bit there. Get to see. So once we get some colours down, then we add some of the clear, just plain isopropyl alcohol, and then we run the colours. So that's coral. Kind of goes along with the orange from the markers. Oops. There you go. That one's going to be a bit of a mix. Let's try and splash around some isopropyl alcohol in there as well. So I want to get down some more magenta. Oops. That's probably right next to itself, isn't it? Okay. Let's add some pink, straight up pink into that center. It's very vibrant. Let's see how we go. So just going to grab my paper towel, which I'm going to use to dab off the underside. Okay, so I'm going to add some alcohol ink pretty much all the way over. There we go. Did I see somebody else is in here? Lee from Highland, Michigan, USA. I'm sorry if I missed you. How's it going? So let's get some movement in here. Oh, nice. Rocking back and forth first a little bit. Christy A, hello. Thanks for joining in on an Australian YouTube live from the UK. You're great, thanks. That's awesome. Hey Trey, that is colourful. Thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Anybody who contributes to the channel in that way, just know that the money goes straight back into the channel. So I feel like they're really great. They're vibrant. They're showing up just like I hoped. But I really feel like I need more of this Sunbright Yellow. Some in there, up here, dash there, over here, and then just make sure it's completely fluid with the straight isopropyl alcohol and work on concentrating in just those areas. Oops. Ugh. Okay. When you put yellow next to purple, it can be an absolute disaster. So we may need to just drain off some of those sections because it turns a horrible brownie color. Oops, that's empty. And that's how careful you need to be when you're working with fluid art. You can go from having, really pretty colors and then one slip up and you're right next to a horrible color that clashes and boom. So it makes poo. Oh my gosh, that's like, yes, you couldn't have said it any truer. Okay, so I think I might just finish off using my fingers and then I'll dry it off. I do want to get the effect of some beautiful lines. And I'm trying to go gently over the dots, because wait till we dry this off. It's going to be stunning. The effect is amazing. Come back here. Right. Some more in here. Just choosing a different finger, depending on how much is there. There we go. Get some lines, streaks happening. More vibrant colors. Beauty. It's just thinking in my head, beauty, Norm. Like thinking something along the lines of slip, slop, slap. And that line in there. Alrighty. So we're getting pretty close. Dry this off. Looks vibrant. Looks pretty darn awesome. But only had a clean finger now. I'd like to get a little bit more vibrant just over here. This one. There we go. Okay, so I can hear the thunder rumbling, getting closer. And there's just one spot that I really feel needs a little bit of a pick-me-up. And we'll go here. And I'll just wrap this around my finger because I just took it off. Just going over some of that bland residue of poo. Just, I can say that now. We're still here, Darth. Hey, Darth. How you going? I've just got to dry this off. It's so amazing. That's so cool that you can fix mistakes like that. It's so pretty. Thank you very much. And yes, it is. That is definitely one of the enjoyments about being relaxed with alcohol ink and being able to play like this. Alrighty. So I'm pretty certain we'll leave it there. Taking my gloves off, so either way, I'm not going to get alcohol ink. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, well. So I'm just going to use this Crafter's Choice Heat Tool. This is from Spotlight. So it blows warm air, and we're just going to help to evaporate some of that isopropyl alcohol and the alcohol in the inks. So I'll be back in a second. Did I miss it if it's buffering? Yeah. Hey. Hopefully everyone's still here. Jelly Bean, are you still here? Okay, there we go. So I've dried it off. I dried off underneath as well. And I did see somebody has to go. Let's see. You've never used alcohol inks. It looks like they have so much pigment. Yes, some of them, absolutely. I have found, I can't really compare, but I've seen many others that just aren't as pigmented as these particular ones. They're from Jacquard, the Pinata line. So much so that I have, this is the Purple Passion diluted in isopropyl alcohol, and this is the pink diluted for when you don't want such a strong, powerful color. So I forgot to put gold in anywhere in that. So what I might do is leave it out, add it to any embellishments afterwards. So see, you've got to go. Thank you so much for being here. I will have a photo up well, that's all completed. So it'd be lovely if you could come back and check that out. Still here? You're here too. Oh, cool. Awesome. All right. So just letting that cool down a moment. Check those colors. Ooh. And this is where the fun begins, because the masking fluid is like rubber. And if you rush it too much, I'm going to end up with stained fingers, aren't I? The alcohol ink that is on top of the masking fluid may not have dried, or, you know, it's very hard to try not to. I will start with gloves, actually. Smudge the alcohol ink from your fingers onto the yupo paper where you've removed the masking fluid. See, let me show you, give you an example. Okay. See that white line coming up as I rub away the masking fluid. And here's some dots. You can see it's going to leave a design. All right, so now I'll get rubbing. So I can hear the thunder getting closer and closer. And don't forget, I'm probably looking at about 5 minutes or so now. Tray will be going live on Maxwell's Entertainment. If you're around, you're going to check that out. Sorry for those horrible squeaky noises. And sorry if I'm wobbling the camera while I try and do this. Okay. We've got camera wobbles, we've got sticky, tacky, rubbery masking fluid. There is a spot up here where I've smudged. Bugger. That's just an example of rushing it. So if you're able to leave it a little bit longer, yeah, yeah, then I recommend you do so. But if not, just be wary of potential smudging. It is a thing. It does happen. And okay. Almost done. I've had a thought. Are you still here, Trey? Let me see. Oh, you are awesome. So I was just going to say, I am going to offer this to you if you would like, for anybody to go in the draw, for anybody who does a super chat or sticker for your on your channel today, whatever, and they'll all the names can go in the draw, and I will send them this. How about that? Almost done removing all the mask. Okay, let's see. I'm about to go launch my Core Matter Marathon. Awesome. Yep. So, good for you. Such a nice thing to do. Thanks. So, if you caught that, Trey, this yupo, this alcohol ink art piece is up for grabs for anyone who donates any super chat or super sticker on your channel, on your live that's coming up right now. And I will send it to one of them. So they'll go in the draw, you'll draw it, and I'll send it to them. How about that? There's a little bit of random fun. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'll be popping into as well to share with you. Check out what's happening on your channel. Oh, there's a whole section. Wow. All right, I don't feel any more bits of rubber. That's quite a process. But you can check out my scribble lines, the dots, the colors, all nice and vibrant. I love the effect around the dots. I think that's pretty cool. So let me rub here in case. No. All right, there we go. I'm pretty pleased with that. All the rubbery gunk that kept building up on my gloves as I'm trying to rub, it's just stuck there. So glad that was on my gloves though and not on my fingers. All right, all you beautiful people, thank you so much. It's going to be a 36-hour marathon. All right. You will, everybody will be grateful. 36-hour marathon. I'll be there to check it out. Not while I'm sleeping though. Oh, wow, that looks incredible. Thank you, Trey. And yeah, I reckon that'll be awesome. So what I'll do is I'll find your email or something and I'll get in touch with you, send you an image, especially seeing as you've got 36 hours to get it out there. Look at that. Let's have a close-up. So you can see we've got the magenta, coral, the sunbright yellow, the pink, the purple, the squiggles and the dots. Pretty fun. Love it. Excellent. And so the one that I did at the beginning of the video, I'll let that dry, the masking fluid dry, and then I'll do another one. So yeah, maybe in I'll have to think about colors for that one. All right, so what I'll do with this afterwards is I'll give it a spray with this UV archival varnish in matte. Matte is important because any of the glossier ones will reactivate the alcohol ink and it'll shift a little bit. This was great, thank you. I really appreciate that, Trey. And thanks for being here. Good luck with the 36 hours. I'll be over there shortly. And yeah, so everybody who came in, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you like the vibrant colors and what the masking fluid and alcohol inks can do. So there we have it. So there we go. We'll be heading over to Max World Entertainment. Go see Trey if you want a chance to win this painting. Yeah, send him a super chat or a super sticker or something while he's there. It was wonderful. Thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining in, Kirsty. Yeah, lovely. All right, as I say, if you have to go anywhere, please take care. It is important because you are important. And in signing off, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.